Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Firstly, I'll acknowledge the fact that I'm in my kitchen today. That is due to the fact it's very gloomy outside and my kitchen has big French doors, so this is the room with the most light today. Okay, so let's move on from that. Today's video is very special. It's been 2 years in the making, quite literally. So I'll get to the what first. What is it? I'll show you what it is and then we'll get to the how later. So today I am going to be unboxing and showing off to you guys the Babadook book. And no, it's not a prop from the movie. It is a limited number replication of the book from the movie, if that makes any sense. So it is the book of the Babadook. That's a tongue twister. So that's essentially what it is. There are only a few thousand made at the time, or rather they had a quota of a few thousand and that was it. So these are no longer available for ordering unless you can find them online, maybe someone's selling it off, whatever. So that, like I say, numbered quantity. I cannot remember if the ones I have are numbered. I actually ordered 2, but because I ordered them at separate times, I'm not too sure if one of them is numbered and signed and if one of them isn't. So I've already unboxed one of them and that one wasn't signed or numbered. So it's yet to be revealed whether the one I'm about to unbox for you guys right now is in fact signed and or numbered. So we'll get to that. So like I say, it's effectively the pop-up book from the movie plus some additional pages which actually help you understand the movie a little bit better. And I will show you what I mean by that now. So I'm prepared with my scissors. I've got my box. Let's do this. There you go. So as you can see, it was really well packaged because it's actually it had been produced in Australia and it was flown from Australia to the UK and then it was distributed from within the UK to me and whoever else bought one. So this is the front page. Now my camera is picking up a lot more colour than what there actually is. This is far more of a deep crimson-y red, so on the camera it looks to me like it's a little bit brighter than what it really is, but it's got a really nice canvassy sort of wrap around it. I'm not a book person, I don't know any of the book terminology, but the spine's really thick because, like I say, this is a pop-up book, so obviously they need more room to account for all the little paper mechanics and what have you. So there you go, and you probably can't tell, not without me showing you, but this is actually underlay, so this red stuff is actually laid over the top of this black stuff here. So I can feel it where they've cut this out, so this has been handcrafted, this isn't printed, as is the title. This has all been like Stanley knifed or craft knifed, whatever you want to call it. This has all been hand done. So we'll open the first page. So I've got a blank front page here, no number, no signature. I don't think mine is signed, but I was really hoping mine was going to be numbered. No, it doesn't look like I've got a number or a signature, which is a shame. So for those of you who have got a signed edition or a numbered edition, well done for getting to the Kickstarter or whatever it was first. So let's crack on with the first few pages. So you'll recognise a lot of these pages from the film, assuming you've seen the film. Oh gosh, I'm really scared that I'm going to break this. So you can see you've got fully functioning paper mechanics. In fact, maybe it would be better if I pointed you downwards or something, I don't know. Ugh. I didn't think this through before I started filming. So you'll recognise these pages from the movie, I know I do. And these doors actually do open. Oh my word, there you go. Oh my word, so yeah. And that's not the biggest pop-up yet, the biggest one is still to come. I can't get this one to open. There we go. So don't don't be fooled. Just because this is a pop-up book does not mean it's a children's book. I do not at all recommend that you show this to your children, if you have any. It's going to scare the shit out of them. Oh gosh, here comes another big one. Again, not the biggest pop-up we have yet, so the biggest is yet to come. Now these are the pages. I can't remember if you see these in the movie or not. I remember seeing these ones in the movie. Oh, and there you go. That's the largest pop-up-y bit we have. It's huge. Now this is the bit I'm not too sure if this was or was not in the film. So we will go over these, and it explains how if you treat him nicely and give him a bedroom, he won't be a pest to you anymore. That's effectively what it's saying. And that's only if he feels like leaving you alone. There we go. Oh, so I didn't actually count how many pages that was. It was quite a few. Now I will more or less explain how I came to obtain this. So it was 2 Christmases ago, Christmas 2014. And I'll be honest, I can't really remember how I came to learn of it, but it was like the director, Jennifer Kent, she created, like, it wasn't a Kickstarter, it wasn't a GoFundMe, but it was that sort of project. And basically they said, we are happy to make and replicate the pop-up book as a collector's item. However, we need a minimum of 2,000 or 2,500 supporters, and you had to pay for it up front as well. So this was all paid for like 2 years ago. By the time I signed the little thing, there was something like 2,700 supporters. And by the time the campaign came to an end, which I think was in the November of 2014, they had reached something like 4,000 supporters. So there's roughly around 4,000 or maybe 5,000 of these out there somewhere. And yeah, so it was a very short and sweet campaign. So once it did come to an end, that was it. They weren't accepting any more money. They weren't accepting any more orders. That was how it was going to stay. So the 4,000 to 5,000 people that had signed up to receive one, they were the only people that were going to receive one. And I was included. I did, however, order 2 separately. I ordered one for myself, and then about a day or so went by and I thought, maybe I should get one for John as well. Maybe he'll get a little upset that I got one for myself. So I got 2, one for him and one for me. And that was more or less it. I got an email to say, yeah, we've got 2 for you, we're going to prep. And every month or so, or maybe every 3 months, I would get an email from the director, Jennifer Kent, to say, right, this is at the stage it's at, we are at the publishers, we're discussing how many pages it's going to be, or we're at the printers, we're printing all this stuff, or we're at the studio, we're carving everything, we're gluing the pages together. So you'd get frequent updates as to where the status of the book actually was. But it's only been the past month or so where they actually finally were happy to send them out. So it's taken 2 years to make these 4,000 or so books. And I can't say I'm surprised, because as you saw, everything was handmade. It was more or less exactly, in fact, no, it was exactly how it was in the film. So like I say, these are collector's items. So honestly, I can't remember how much I paid in Australian dollars, but in British pounds, I think I paid £80 per book. Yeah, so £80 per book, whatever that is in Australian dollars, it's easily double. I think it's something like $180, I can't remember at the time. Of course, the value of the pound has now changed, but we won't get into that. So what does this fetch for on the online market? I have no idea. Like I say, because this hasn't been numbered, I don't think it's going to carry as much worth or as much as a numbered version. I think the email I received said that the first 2,000 books were going to be signed and numbered. So whoever, like I say, whoever's got a signed and numbered copy, you're the one sitting on the gold mine. Mine, I don't intend on selling it, but if I ever did get to a point where I felt like passing it on to a real super duper horror movie mega fan, then I would have to do my research into its worth. But at this current stage, I do not know. But that's more or less it. I just wanted to show off to you guys this really nifty piece of horror movie memorabilia that I think is really cool, and I'm surprised more companies or more indie movies, however you want to word it, I would like to see more do stuff like this. Obviously it takes time and it takes money, but the movie itself was made on like $2 million, and I think that might be 2 million Australian dollars, I'm not too sure, which is quite a modest amount of money to make a horror film with, let's be fair. And obviously this was just a way, I'm not too sure if this was a way of just making some extra money on the side or if it was genuine fan service. I like to think it was genuine fan service. But yeah, I just wanted to show it off to you guys, and hopefully in the years to come I'll collect some more odds and sods that represent some of my favourite films. And naturally this is going to take pride and place on my little display unit upstairs, so I will probably show that off at some point to you all. So as always, please check the description box. I try and put as much information as I can in there, but if you want to leave a comment anyway, then go ahead. If you want to give the video a thumbs up, that's also very welcomed, and you can even click the subscribe button so you can be notified when I make more videos a little bit like this one. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!